Hey guys, it's Rachel from Little Ring Lamb. Today's another Top 5 Wednesday day. Today's topic is Top 5 Bookish Things You're a Grinch About. If I'm looking down or over, also I'm looking at my notebook. So basically this topic is all about those bookish things that like you seriously don't like. It's not supposed to be funny. And yeah, I'm going to get right into it. I took this quite seriously. So yeah, I find it very hard sometimes because like certain tropes, like I'm not too much of a police when it comes to tropes and stuff like that. It's very specific cases and it has to do mostly with characters. So like that was kind of hard for me, so I kind of picked some random bookish things. So number 5 is probably the most petty of the list and is when people don't like / hate on your favorite book. I just find it really annoying because it's like you love a book so much, it's influenced you so much, and other people are like, this is crap, and you're like, do we read the same book? How could you say that? But then at the same time, it's like the books I don't like are obviously going to be somebody else's favorites. So it goes hand in hand. It's kind of petty in that reason, but it's something I don't like because I'm like, this book had such a great influence on my life. Like, how did it not influence your life? Like, I can't understand this. And then you think and you're like, let's be logical and let's be, rational about this. And it totally makes sense. So that's why I put it as number 5 because it's not super serious, but it's kind of annoying. If you guys feel the same way, let me know. I hope I'm not alone in this. Number 4 is when people DNF a book and rate it. So this is when DNF bases did not finish or did not finish, yeah, not do not finish. So I don't like when people start a book, read halfway, and then rate it. Whether it be on Goodreads or YouTube, like it's a little bit different saying, if I would have finished this book, it would have been this many stars. But I hate that because it's like, you didn't finish the book. And even if it was a 1-star, it could be boosted to a 2-star, and that's not, your one review might not necessarily hurt an author's book, but if it's an independent author, that could hurt them. And it's like, if you're not finishing the book, just be honest and say, write a review and said, I did not finish this book, I did not like this, I stopped at this page, and don't rate it with a star rating. Because I'm pretty sure you can do that on Goodreads, not put a star rating and just write a review. I just wish people would do that more rather than just putting like 1 star, DNF'd it at 50 pages. Because you don't know if it would have got any better. And it does hurt people, especially independent authors. Like, maybe not an author like J.K. Rowling or anything like that, who so many people have obviously read, like, the Harry Potter series. Not me. But, like, having so many people reading getting, like, 1 star, like, it's going to be nothing. But, like, having an independent author who maybe has 200 reviews, that will hurt it a bit. So, I just wish that people would, if you're going to DNF it, don't rate it. If you continue on with it and give it a 1 star, that's fair because you have read the book. And you can accurately give your judgment on the whole work. There's no Goodreads page for, half a book. 3 is when you're super excited for a book to be released and you're counting down the days, you read that book, and it's just kind of a disappointment. It's not necessarily a flop, it's just a disappointment because it didn't live up to the hype that you had in your head. It always makes me sad when this happens. Number 2 is when book heights don't match. So when you have your books on your bookshelf and some are taller than others. And I know I could buy I buy a mixture of obviously hardcovers, mass market paperbacks, really anything. I really like just getting the deal, the cheapest version I will buy because I value like buying a cheaper book than having a nice aesthetic, because if I buy the cheaper book, I can get more books that if I buy just a pretty book or like the hardcover, then it doesn't afford me to get more books. So I kind of try to think of it that way. But it does bother me. I just wish all book heights were the same. Like for paperbacks, there's only 1 uniform size. For hardcovers, there's 1 uniform size. It'd make my bookshelves look so much more aesthetically pleasing. And number 1 is cringy covers. Now, these are the covers that, like, especially when I find that they're the teen contemporary covers or the YA contemporary covers, they're just so cringy. And, like, to me, book impressions are almost like people impressions. Like, mine is, like, so you have an outfit on that you chose, like me wearing this outfit. Just from seeing my picture, you can derive maybe impressions of me. They might not necessarily be right. And that's kind of like a book cover. Like, you see the cover and you get impressions. Like, I automatically look at certain book covers and I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, no. Like, I don't want to read that because I'm judging a book by its cover, just like people judge people by what they look like. So, I just wish there wouldn't be as many cringy covers. And when I say cringy covers, I'm not meaning like the design. I mean like, if it's a contemporary romance, like maybe just have some fancy typography. Like, we don't need the people macking on the front cover. Like, that's kind of cringy. And then you take it out and it's like people are looking at you like, you're a weirdo for reading this, and it's like, it's not just that, like, it has more substance than that, and I just wish that would be incorporated on the cover, if that makes sense. So that is my top 5 Wednesday video. Definitely let me know if you guys feel the same way about certain ones on my list. And also let me know which ones are on your list. I'd be really interested to see that. Especially when it comes to tropes and stuff like that, because it could have been something I completely overlooked. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!